Hello everyone and welcome to Fletcher Farms Amarillo. I'm Julie Fletcher. Wanted to give you all an update on some of the things happening here around the farm. It's been a busy couple weeks and we are in the process of doing another fundraiser to rescue some more horses. So we are in the process of rescuing some more horses from McLean, Texas. I was in the process of picking up some horses last week when more Belgians came in to Panhandle Feedlot and Kill Pen, and I saw the condition that they were in and it was absolutely awful. So we decided to do a fundraiser to save these horses' lives. Now there were technically 5 horses that we were working on getting rescued. However, one was extremely skinny, extremely underweight. The horse did get medical attention. The people that own the kill lot got the horse medical attention and were trying to get it to a point where it was going to be stable so we could transport her back to the farm, and she passed away on her own the other night. So this was the video of the horse that we were trying to rescue along with her friend and some other horses that we were trying to rescue as well. 2 of these horses, one is a 3-year-old Belgian gelding and another older mare. So these guys were actually had a deposit put on them and the person backed out. So they called me from the kill pen and asked if we would be interested in taking them because they were about to be loaded onto a truck, and they had about 10 minutes. And I had about 10 minutes to decide, so we decided to go ahead and rescue them.
These 2 girls, lot 1423. We'll start with this girl right here. I have pictures in the comments. She does have blue eye, no vision in that left eye. Poor little halter has been left on her way too long. Her feet actually are not in too bad shape. Her little baby, she does look like she either had a colt stripped off of her, or that's probably just what she's been used for, is to be having as broodmare, having colts. And then this poor little mama, she's just tired. Her feet actually are not too bad a shape either. Same thing with her. Looks like she just had a colt stripped off of her, or she's definitely has had colts in her past. Both are smooth mouth. They are each standing 16.3. Now we got one with decent shape and one little mama that's definitely thin.
So this was my personal video of the skinny mare from the video that you just watched. She was in a pen by herself and was getting special attention with special feed. However, this girl was just too tired and we were too late in saving her. So she did pass away on her own, and we were extremely devastated that we weren't able to get to her sooner. But this was her friend in that video, and we are still in the process of rescuing her, and she's part of the fundraiser along with the other videos that you're about to see.
This pretty mare is lot 520, smooth mouth. She stands 17.3. Now it does look like at one time that this girl has, had colts in her life. She's got pretty good shape to her. Feet could use trimming. Now I couldn't tell if it was maybe just an eye booger or the way the light was shining. He looked like she might have a cataract, but kind of looking at her, I think it might just be an eye booger. I'll look in the morning. So right eye's good. And it says she does still have some good shape to her. All right, we have a nice young Belgian here. He is lot 521. He is a gelding. He stands 16'1". He's only 3 years old. Lots of potential with this guy. Oh, probably just had some of his groundwork because he's, kind of slowly going, but he's easy to catch, easy to get along with. Feet probably do need to be trimmed up a little bit. Legs look good. Back legs. On this guy, both eyes are good. Good shape, lots of potential. This guy is lot 1422. He's just 18 to 19 years old. He stands over 18 hands. Walter has him here. Both eyes are good. Feet definitely need to be trimmed. He does have some swelling in his left ankle. But this guy has really good shape. Let's put his feet. Let's see if he'll. Probably one that's also been driven a lot more than ridden. With the size that he has, I can imagine what his job was.
And I know in a couple videos ago we talked about putting a pause on rescuing new horses, but the fact of the matter is that there is no pause button on horses shipping to slaughter. So we're going to continue to rescue the horses that we can when we can, and we have the funds to do so. Hi, Simon. And that's part of what our foundation is that we're taking in these horses that need our help when they need them the most. And some of these horses have been abandoned not once but twice, and it's awful. You just can't put a pause on rescue because these horses just continue to be sent to slaughter every single day. So we just can't put a pause on it. We're still working on all the other things that we talked about in the other videos. We're going to fundraise for a new barn, and we're also going to fundraise to do a couple other things, fence off some property and everything else that I had talked about in another video. I'll put a link in the description for that below. We are waiting on some quotes, and once those quotes get in, we're definitely going to start doing the fundraisers for all those because we want to do everything that we talked about sooner rather than later. So if you didn't see that video, I will put a link in the description below. It's about basically the future of our foundation and where we're going to go. So in last week's video, if you saw it, we had rescued some a Percheron Appaloosa horse. And then we also rescued a Percheron mare and then 2 other Percheron geldings. So they got turned out in the herd, and this was from them being released with the rest of the horses. Come on, guys, it's time to go be horses. This is Curtis, Otis, Peaches, and Sterling are all about to go out. Oh, there we go, guys. You got it. Oh, Bronkin. Go slow, mamas. Good girl. You don't have to run. Marty's gonna go make friends. Or not. She's walking much better since we got her that OSPOS injection, to the point where she was almost even a little bit trotting, so that's good. You got it, Mama. Good job, girl. She's actually walking great. For her to be trotting out like that, that's awesome. We also did a fundraiser last week for a Haflinger mare. She's about 25 years old, has no front teeth. We got that one funded rather quickly, so we were able to go and rescue her.
11 with the Bowie Texas Livestock, little Haflinger mare needing lots of help. 13-1. She's about 25 years of age, I would say. It's hard to tell with her teeth. We'll be missing the top side. Not much left on the bottom. That's why I'd say she is showing rather poor. She needs to be on senior feed if you want to help her out. We will keep her till about next Monday. She's going to be a direct ship if someone wants to help her out. She needs to get to a good retirement home. Still moves around good. Still good energy to her. But she does need to get on senior feed. Get her filled back up again. Get her a nice soft feed. It sure will help her out.
However, I couldn't get a transport there fast enough, and she was having some difficulties with the heat. So I ended up driving to Bowie myself, and while I was there, I was able to get access to their back lot. Now, some people know about their back lot and some people don't. There's a couple rescue organizations that talk about their back lot. But if you don't know about that, some of these horses come into Bowie, and if they think they can get them homed, they'll post them on their website. If not, those horses are shipped directly to slaughter, and they don't ever get a chance at getting off that lot, and they're shipped directly to slaughter. And this was a video from that pen, all these horses that are in this pen, besides the 2 Belgians that I could take home. And trust me, I felt guilty for not taking every single one of those horses home. But the 2 Belgians that were in the pen, we ended up taking home, along with the Haflinger mare that we raised funds for. So this was the videos from Bowie the other day and a freedom ride. Sadly, all the horses that were in this pen and the pen next to it, all these horses did ship to slaughter on Wednesday, August 13th. And it's extremely sad to see these horses in the condition that they come into and not ever getting a chance. So that's why we decided to take the 2 Belgians and bring them back to our farm and to give them a retirement that they deserve. And 2 extra travelers. Hi, little girl. What you doing, sweet girl? Hi, sweetie. Hi, bud. I know, girls. We're going home. You guys were just safe. Hi, sweetie. Hi, little mamas. I know, sugars. We're going home. I know, we're gonna get there quick. It's hot. I know. so little, sweet girl. Hold on. There you go. Good job, Mama. Oh, you're so little. We are home, kids. We are home. You're like the smallest little girl I've ever seen. I know, we're home, kids. And this week there was another freedom ride for 2 more Belgian geldings. Well, technically 1 gelding and 1 mare. They were friends with the horse that we rescued that had the injured back leg, and we brought them home this week as well. And this was them arriving here at the farm. Here we go. Watch your noggin. Watch your head. There you go, good boy. Hi, pal. I know, we're home. I know. You got it. Good job, bud. I know it's rough. I know. Good boys. Yeah, good boys. Let me turn this around and take you back to the barn, and I can show you some of the other horses that we recently rescued. So these 3 were rescued from Panhandle Feedlot and Kill Pen in McLean, Texas. And there's 2 geldings and a mare. We thought we were getting 3 geldings, but there was a mistake on the video. So we really don't care what sex they are. They're here, they're safe, they're not being shipped to slaughter. And they recently just got here this past week, but they've been eating and drinking and doing really well so far. So that's a good thing that we're happy about. Right, buddy? Hi, bud. But just the condition that these horses come in, it's awful to see the way that they come in, and that they're skin and bones, and you know, just no one's giving them the care that they need. And that's what we try to do here, is give them everything that they need so they can live a peaceful retirement life. And these are our 2 extra traveler girls that came from Bowie in the back pen. So these 2 girls got a lucky ticket. And if it wasn't for the Haflinger that we rescued, I never would have known about them. No one would have ever seen these 2, and they would have been shipped directly to slaughter. And they're beautiful horses. They just need some TLC, some good feed. And we're just really glad that we were there to be able to step in and rescue them from the back lot and give them everything that they deserve. And little Fletcher, he's getting so big. I know, are you getting big, buddy? Yeah, you are. You're a mess. Our vet was out the other day and checked him. He's doing really good. And getting bigger every day. It's crazy that he's just a little over 2 months old now. So how time flies when you're having fun. And he's just a big, big horse. And this is the little Haflinger mare that is like 25 years old. Doesn't really have any front teeth, and we rescued last week. And because of her, we were able to rescue those other 2 Belgian Draft horses that were in the back pen at Bowie. So because of her, an additional 2 lives were saved. And we're really grateful for that. So she's super cute. She's like a Belgian pony. She's really small. She's only about 13 hands. But she's eating and drinking and doing good. And you're a sweetheart. Yes, you are, Mamas. Yeah. So we're going to give her the best retirement life that we can give her. And just keep you happy and healthy. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, Mama. I know, sugars. Yeah, you're a good girl. You know, I know. And Mr. Leon, everyone always wants to see Leon. He is kind of a star around here. Hello, Annie. How are you, Mamas? Annie was rescued from Oklahoma. She has a canker on her foot. So she's been inside. She wears a special shoe, and we've been taking care of that. And all of these horses that are in this area, they have special needs. Cammie's in here because her arthritis is getting a little bit worse. She was one of our original 6. And then Meemaw and Bonnie. Bonnie came to us from Colorado from another home. And Meemaw is blind for the most part. She's got about 20% vision in her one eye. So she stays inside so she can be close to food and water. And she's got friends too, and that's what she needs. That's the 3 F's in a horse's life: forage, friends, and freedom. But this is Sterling, Peaches, Curtis, and Otis. They were our recent horses that we just got turned out. And this is Bart, one of the friendliest donkeys ever. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? I know, you're so cute. Here comes Big Jim. Be nice. But these guys are all doing really well and fitting in with the herd. Be nice, Jim. Yeah, be nice to them. Yeah. Do you like Peaches? Some of you might remember and some of you might not, but this right here is Penelope. We got her when she was about 6 months old, and now she's out in the pasture, living her best life. She came to us with an injured stifle joint. Actually, her stifle joint's deformed, but she's getting around a lot better these days. Yes, you are. Yeah. And she's out here hanging out. She usually hangs out with Petunia and Jim and Joey. Yeah, I know. You're very pushy too. Yes, you are. But we love you. But as you can see, she's doing great. She's actually walking a lot better, as opposed to what it was when we first got her. So that little guy is Rio. He came from Arkansas. And he's living his best life now that he's been gelded and can be out in the pasture with his friends. So all the horses are doing great. And that's a little bit from what's going on out here in the pasture.
There was a beautiful sunset the other night, so I thought I'd share some of the footage that I took with you.
You guys are funny standing out here. Yeah, you are. Mike Ross, doing good today? Corby and Lena. Hi, Corbs. Lena. Male. What are you doing, little girl? Andy, Hank. Klaus, Noah, Elias, Stanley. Harvey's back there, probably Ava, Pearl, this is probably Aria, Lila. What are y'all doing back there? Lucy, Myrtle, good morning everyone. But I just wanted to say thank you all so much for your support and generosity over the last 3 years and helping rescue all the horses that we've rescued. Without you, none of this would be possible. So we just want to say from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much. And the horses behind me, thank you as well. And thank you to everybody that has sent us donations of feed and gifts from our Amazon wish list and just supported us in every way that you possibly can. And we just can't thank you enough for that because, like I said, none of this would be possible without all of you. If you can support our newest fundraiser for the horses from McLean, all the details are at thebighooffoundation.org. And also, if you wanted to support us with feed, there's a way to do that on our website, and I'll put a link in the description below. We've changed our website to make it a little bit more user-friendly so everybody can see exactly what we're fundraising for. I don't know if you're new to our channel, we are probably the most transparent foundation that you'll ever come across. We tell you everything that we're spending money on and everything that's happening here on the farm as much as we can. If you did want to have more updates on a daily basis, you can join our Patreon account at Fletcher Farms Amarillo 817. And I'll put a link in the description below for that as well. But that's a little bit about what's going on here on the farm. And thank you all so much for watching. We truly appreciate your support and we'll have more updates to come. Thanks so much. Bye.